run the run, as it were. And we'll see what kind of tactic Tucker takes. But is he strong enough to do that? Well, that was a good right hand by Tucker. That might have been the best shot that Mike Tyson has ever taken, right there.
Mike Tyson, and we always felt that he was susceptible to take jabs, but I think what Tucker saw and Tyson was the uppercut. He was susceptible to the uppercut.
I've ever seen Mike Tyson stopped by a punch. To me, I'm worried about what I'm going to do to him. That's confidence. Another right hand. And another right hand by Tucker. Tucker seems willing to brawl with. There was a left hand by Tyson.
A lot of confidence.
Yeah, he said he likes being the underdog, even though it's the first time he's been one.
Here we go.
Again, a right hand, but he took a right from Tyson. And another big right by Mike Tyson. And particularly for Tucker. There's a great left hand at the bell by Tyson.
He's putting 3-4 punches together. And he's following up with left uppercut, left hooks.
Led with the left uppercut that time. Well, you know, Ray, I hearken back to your fight with Marvin Hagler, where after the first round,
he's using his height, his reach.
Good body shot by Tyson.
Tyson worked that body.
Tyson changed.
Tyson's trying to slow Tucker down.
Tyson, two good jabs. He's not telling him to jab to box. He's telling him to jab to get inside.
That was a good example. That uppercut, he really wants to frustrate Mike Tyson.
There was a left hand by Tyson, but it did not appear to hurt Tucker. Mills Lane, very take charge as a referee. No nonsense guy. Tucker with another left hook to the head of Mike Tyson.
Got his man up and got out of the corner.
There was a good right hand again by Tucker. In close, catching Tyson on the way in.
He's finished with the left hook, Barry. Coming in with his head. The uppercut has been doing a tremendous.
There was a good left hand. You don't disagree with those?
I don't disagree at all, because Tony's been tying his man up.
There was a good right hand by Tucker again.
But they're uppercuts, Barry. You notice they're uppercuts. One punch, Norman's not going to do it. You see the intensity in Tony Tucker.
There was a big left hand by Tyson. And that was the one big punch. And another one.
An exchange punch for punch. In this case, normally, Tyson comes out on top.
Get him up, Tucker, come on.
He's a throw jab downstairs, bring it back up to the head.
There's a right hand again by Tyson. But another good shot. And Tyson with another left hand.
Good hand speed by Tony Tucker. Inviting for a counter right hand. A lead-off right. There's a left hook. Be less of a target.
There was a right hand in close.
Tucker, and get him out of there. I think Tucker.
There was a right hand by Tyson.
In a way that they think this fight is winnable.
Did you see that?
Time.
Now that was an interesting scenario. Tucker was trying to get his handlers and seconds out of the ring. The bell had rung.
You can understand now, Ray, why Michael Spinks did.
A lot of people.
Right hand by Tyson.
Expending energy by pushing your man off.
And there was a big right hand. Tucker says, no, I'm not hurt. I've always found that to mean I'm hurt. And he took another right hand, got cute, and paid the price.
I think he's watched my fight before.
Yeah, I think he has too. I think his timing is not as good as yours. His jab in the last 3 rounds has been effective in allowing him to get it.
That he is indeed a great fighter.
You know, another thing that I feel we should at least point out here is there was a rumor in Las Vegas boxing circles the last couple of days
now,
that
if you go down there one more time, it's going to cost you a point.
once
Okay,
more
come
warning
on,
from Mills
come on.
Lane. Third time he said the next time it's going to cost you a point. But there was a rumor about Tyson's, or rather Tucker's right hand, that he had injured his right hand, and that's why he backed off training. Once again, Tucker trying to get cute, and again getting the worst of it, and still mugging with Tyson, which brings the crowd alive.
Well, when you do that, and I know from experience because I invented it, you got to be very careful because you always...
Another left hand.
Well, in a fight of this intensity, this magnitude, when you're fighting, you really don't feel it because those adrenaline's flowing. His knees seem to buckle just for a second.
Right hand up on the top of the head.
Yes, you have to move that head in order to get inside and not be... He's very susceptible to the uppercuts.
There's a right hand by Tucker that backed Tyson off.
Get him up, both of you. Come on.
There was a big left hand, but again Tucker's right hand right above us by Tyson. Tyson getting off quicker with his jab now.
A good, short, strong punch we've seen in the past. And the reason for that is because the way that short jab, then step. Like that. Short jab, then step in. Get close. Now come.
There was.
That's what you have to do. That's what he has to do, brother. This jab will get him closer to the taller man, Tucker, and then he can throw his punches. Once again, bro, you see what's happening here. Now he's not following Tucker. Now he's inside again. The jab, once again, is effective. Chins first. And the reason there's frustration is because of what Tucker's doing. He's tying his man up. Those are the antics there. Sometimes work.
A lot of Tyson opponents that haven't done that.
Tucker's fighting a great fight. Troy Tucker won the title against Buster Douglas. I felt that he said, so what with these so-called experts, I'm going to show you. And this is what he gets tonight.
And he has, even if he loses the... He's always fond of saying he had the big hat, and while maybe he didn't have all the cattle, at least he had a couple of cows. Crowd getting a little tired of that. Tucker seems to be fighting the kind of fight that he thinks he's winning. There was a big left hand. Tucker says, no, I'm all right. I'm all right. Tyson finishing with a flourish. And so is Tucker. It's over.
Well, Tony Tucker talked the talk and walked the walk.
For the winner by unanimous decision and undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.